I would like to, I know. This came out in a session this came out in a session twice with a session I was doing recently, is just the whole concept of compassion. And especially when it comes to economics. And so I would like to include compassion in today's prayer work. Okay, sink into your divine soul knowings, just drop in, relax in. There's string pulling you from the heavens, but just relax into your divine soul knowing. Okay, good, that's better. Okay, I want you to give yourselves just one really good big allora, like pay attention to what is right now moving forward, and everything else just gets, brushed to one side. Okay, much better. Just a big, okay. Allora. There you go. Okay, now you're in. Okay, good. Now just sink into it. There you go. It's like you're so ready to do the work. There was deeper that you could go. And so you would have been working on a level that you could have gone. There you go. You feeling it? Now, okay, we want to work on the deepest level that we can at any given moment. And just know it can always be deeper than what you've done before. Always. It's how we're wired and how we're made. Good. I am. I am. And I want you to feel this. I am me. I am me. And drop deep into that divine soul knowing, because that is your me. I am me. Okay, now you guys are a whole lot stronger. Yes, we all are. Not that we were weak before, but okay, so acknowledging that infinite spark that you're thought into being with by the all, infinite intelligence that knows all things, omniscient wisdom that knows how to manage all things for the highest good of all, and omnipotent unconditional love. This is what you are thought into being by, what you are created with. It is the essence of who you are and what you create with. Not to the same vibrational degree, but with the essence of. And just consider what it is to be a divine soul having a human experience. I am divine. You Just rest in that divinity. I am divine. This is much greater than your human aspect has ever imagined, but is no greater than any one other living thing. I am divine. In this divine light, made up of infinite intelligence that knows all things because it created all things, omniscient wisdom that knows how to manage all things for the highest good of all, and omnipotent, unconditional love, unconditional. It only exists to create. It's flowing through you, and you are flowing in it. So just rest in that thought. This is flowing through you. You are made of this, and you are flowing in it. Co-creating. So we are just going to take a moment to send our love, letting it flow from the origin source through us, to our divine heart, our human heart, and with as much gratitude and recognition and just free-flowing, unconditional love. Send your gratefulness and appreciation and recognition to the center of the earth and let it touch all living things, all dimensions, all races, all beings. And feel that come back to you and just rest in that two-way flow. And allow the meridians of your biological body to shift in alignment with the shifting meridians of the earth. I am me, a divine soul, creating a human experience and co-creating a collective consciousness with all other beings who are having human experiences, in a symbiotic relationship with all beings in all dimensions. That's huge. So don't let the vibrations overwhelm you. Learn to rest in them. These are more refined vibrations than what you're accustomed to feeling. Feel your body. Yes, better. And place your attention on the center of your being. This is your divine soul knowing, the center of your being. And just tell yourself, I want to experience myself on a deeper level, more center to circumference than ever before. And to do that, I release any thought, idea, or belief system that no longer serves me for my highest good and the highest good of all involved. And awaken me to the difference between focusing on the present and being in the now. Because there's very subtle differences, but it makes a huge difference. Focusing on the present or being in the now. Feel the difference. Focus on the present. Be in the now. So as we transmit our love to the collective consciousness, knowing that there are races and beings in the dimensions of the heavens that are assisting us, we're going to transmit directly from us as individual light centers to awaken in each of humanity that they are a light center, each in their own right. And let's each experience each in our own way, knowing that we're transmitting this to the collective consciousness. The difference between focusing on the present and being in the now. And for all of the middle people, we'll take away the 10% on one side and the 10% on the other. We're going to focus on all of the middle people to awaken to the divine within, to transform the fear of seeing what is and moving that transformation into the courage to see the facts as they are, not as they have been interpreted as from others, but to see the facts as they are. And to understand that facts are not fixed. They are certainly only a measurement of the collective activity that has come together up until now. The facts are always changing. What seemed fixed 100 years ago no longer exists. And so we're going to transmit our light, infinite intelligence, omniscient wisdom, and omnipotent unconditional love through the facts, transforming them, shifting them, rearranging their configuration for systems for the highest good of all. Focusing our attention on that middle, for those who live in fear, give them the courage to recognize the divine within. For those who want to feel in control, let that manifestation be transformed to looking within. For those having trouble staying in their body, teach them to be in their bodies. For those who measure themselves only by their bodies, we'll send them light to awaken to the divine within. For those locked in the thought of greed, we send them light for transformation into generosity that comes from recognizing the divine within. For those locked into a tribal thought pattern, for fear of being alone, which feeds the us versus them, we send them light so that they recognize transformation into illumination to recognize the divine within and the recognition that we are all in this together. One big tribe. And for those who live in the thought pattern of saying no first, in the desire to be safe, transformation into illumination of the divine within, and the recognition that they're always safe. And for those who want to do something to assist, but they don't know what, and so they do nothing, take that dynamic transformation into illumination of the divine within, which is guiding us always to right action for the highest good of all. And for each and every one of those dynamics, transformation into illumination of the divine within. And from that divine within, let rise up the inspiration of a vision. Just hang out. Don't take it so serious. Just have a little bit more fun. Okay? So work less and let the light do the work. That is a message that I would like to have transmitted to the collective consciousness. From the divine within, you can focus, let the inspiration rise up for a new vision of a future for the highest good of all. Right action for the highest good of all. We maintain the focus, we put in the action, we let the light do the work, the divine light that is guiding us. Very much as if we had a cut on our body. You don't pick at it to do the work. You let the light do the work. You let the biology do the work of healing. And so each of us, I want you to let go of any thought, idea, or belief that no longer serves you, that is making these vibrations seem so big and strong. Let go. You're trying to put it into an old wineskin. Transformation into illumination of the divine within, and letting our biological body follow. And because we are here, specifically talking about the 1% power brokers, I'd like to have a huge surge of love flow to the 100% power brokers for transformation into illumination of the divine within. And from their divine within, rise up the inspiration of right action that is for the highest good of all. but not by your vision, your human vision of what you've known in the past, but to have the courage to see it in new ways that is in deeper, greater, stronger, fuller alignment with the divinity in all of us. And so it is. Amen.